Upgrade options for the Axial SCX30 are coming out fast and furious. In this video, we're gonna check out some simple to install, inexpensive upgrades for this little truck. We got some brush motors, we're gonna mess with the gearing, we got the Proline tires. This is gonna be kind of free flowing, I'm just gonna throw things on it. We're gonna see how the performance upgrades work. And at the end, I'll give you my thoughts on what I think is the best bang for the buck. It's one of the first, which I think the first performance upgrade that I did to mine here. I put in the new Mofo RC Neo Beast 30 sized brush motor. Super simple installation, just pull this plate off here, pop this right on. It's a direct swap for the 30 sized motor that comes in this from the factory, but you get much better performance out of it. You have great slow crawl out of this. This truck crawls good anyway in stock form, but this new Neo Beast is nice. I like this a lot. This is a perfect little upgrade for this truck. Only about 15 bucks. Super easy install. Mofo's got a bunch of new brushed motors. You got the Neo Beast. I also got the Torque Beast that I might try in here as well. You can put a 50 size in here too, which I will try a little bit later, but these 30s drop right in and it's a good use for these inexpensive, peppy little motors. All right, do a speed comparison here. Axle has bigger tires, but stock gears. So ready? 1, 2, 3. Wow, Axle, I thought it felt faster with the Mofo motor in it. I guess not. One thing you can do for a real quick and easy and cost-effective method of changing your speed, you can do the worm gear screws from the SCX24. So these are overdrive gears. This is the 213, I believe, which is a 23% overdrive. So we'll put these in here and we'll see what this does to the wheel speed. Into the guts of this thing, show you how to change these gears. So take the motor and transmission out. You're gonna pop this secondary gear out right there, which is this right here. This is what you're gonna see on the face. Your worm screw is attached to that. So you're just gonna pull it off the end, like that right there. They go together just like that. There is one screw right there that holds it on there, similar to a drive shaft on SCX24. And pull that off. Then we're gonna put the new worm screw in. Inside the transmission, there's your worm gear. This is also attached to your little drive shafts. So we're gonna undo our drive shafts here, pull that worm gear out, put the new one in, and that'll be our new gear swap. Right, new gear is in, requiring neurosurgeon-like dexterity. This is gonna be a whole new learning curve, working on these tiny things. Now I'm gonna grease this thing up. I'm gonna use the Cow RC Udder Butter. Love this stuff. Discount code in the description. Okay, new gears installed. Let's see how it crawls. I don't feel like I gave up much on the low end. Now it feels a bit like stock. See the wheel speed. Difficult to tell on the bench. We'll do a speed run next. So we were pretty much neck and neck with the stock gearing and the motors. So now with the gear swap, let's do it again. Ready, buddy?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
I think I just started.
I feel like I'm slower.
2, 1, go.
I don't know a difference at all.
Stock Bronco.
All right, I had to do another test here. So we got, this is the modified Bronco with a custom body on it, fully stock drivetrain against the new motor in the white JLU and the 23% overdrive. All right, let's do this one. 3, 2, 1, go. Back to the drawing board here. I'd say save your money and not mess with the incremental overdrive gears like I think there's a 16% and then 23%. Let's try something bigger, a bigger swing. Let's underdrive it by 50%. See if this makes a noticeable difference. All right, 50% underdrive from Mofo RC here. Boy, I got near brushless slow crawl. Look at that thing slow crawl. Holy cow. But I have no speed. See, I lost like all my wheel speed there, but man, can it slow crawl. That's top speed. All right, just for the heck of it, we're gonna do the drag race here. 50% underdrive, stock gears, big tires. Ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go. Oh!
3, 2, 1, go. Okay, now I'm like 5 stars.
All right, what if we put a 50 sized motor in it and kept the underdrive gears? Let's check that out. This will give us much more power and wheel speed. Maybe I can keep that slow crawl and find a good balance here. All right, 50 size motor with the underdrive gears in it. 50 size fits, no problem. Plenty of room in there. So got that good slow crawl. I don't think the Torque Beast here performs as good as the little Neo Beast that we had in there. Very minimal gain in wheel speed. Still very slow. I'm not gonna do a speed test with this one because I can already tell it's insanely slow still. Okay, Torque Beast 50 size with the stock gearing installed. So I feel like I lost my slow crawl that I had with the smaller motor. Definitely punchy. We'll do a speed test with this one. Noisy too. Once it gets going, it crawls okay. A little more twitchy than stock, I feel. Okay, one more speed run with the bigger motor in mind against axles. Ready?
Yeah.
3, 2.
3, 2, 1, go. You started at 2.
Even with the 50 size, it just doesn't make much difference in these.
And you even started at 2. 2, 1, go. I have to do it quick.
And even against the stock one,
Oh, that was my remote. Keep going.
it's still, it feels like it's slower than stock. All right, so Torque Beast running really hot. Feels like I might have some friction in there. I'm not sure if I'm getting good mesh with this. It might be slowing it down. My preferred setup is the stock gearing with the Mofo Neo Beast here. And I'm gonna put this back in. One of the upgrades we got was the Proline tires. So I got the BFG crawlers and I also got the Aztecs. And one thing that struck me right off the bat was how big the Aztecs were. These things are a huge tire for these little trucks. The crawlers are very similar to the stock size, both in terms of height and width. I mean, look how the Aztec is so much bigger, which I really like. I like the look of this setup a lot. So we've got axles is all done up in like the comp style here. The SCX30 is super cool how they did this. You get the option to convert it over to this. Everything is in the box to convert it over here. You even get a spare tire delete, which I had on my white one for a brief period. Give it a really nice clean look. So I love that they did this and it's really easy to do. I sincerely hope that Axial takes what they've done with the 30 here and they do it to the SCX24. This in a 24 scale would be awesome. So maybe this is foreshadowing what's to come, but this is a really fun truck. Actually, it's growing on me a lot. I digress. So looking at the tires here. Size on these, on the Aztecs. Now keep in mind the aftermarket's coming out with wheels and tires. I'm seeing on some 0.7 inch wheels, which allow for big tires. And a lot of people are running the RC 4-wheel drive tires on it, which are about a 42 millimeter. Now these Aztecs, which are big, are just about 39 millimeters. So you can imagine another 3 millimeters beyond this. I mean, that would be a 42 millimeter tire. That's gonna be huge on these little SCX30s. Comparison to the BFGs here, it's about a 34 millimeter for the BFGs. Let's take a look at what stock is. About the same height for stock. So if you're looking to maintain your scale look, anything bigger than the Aztecs is gonna blow it out. Even these look pretty big on here. But the compound on them feels great. They're nice and soft and squishy. I am anxious to see what the aftermarket brings. We do have some 0.7 inch wheels coming and I do have some RC 4-wheel drive Super Swampers coming. So we'll see what it looks like. But I don't know if I'd go much bigger than the Aztecs here. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments too. Which look do you prefer here? Do you like the overland look or do you like the clean comp look? All right, guys, that's gonna wrap it up for this video. I could keep going and going and keep tinkering and tuning with these little trucks. We are having an absolute blast with these things. And as you can see, they're transforming on the daily. We've got a bunch of new stuff from Mofo RC here, including both of their new chassis kits. We got the Modzilla and we got the Pocket Snake. We got links, we got wheels, motors, all kinds of stuff coming for this little truck. This is gonna be a lot of fun. This thing is really gaining popularity and catching on quick. For the mods that we did, I think the motors are a lot of fun to mess with. The gearing, not so much. I was hoping to get much more results out of the gearing. You gotta do a big swing to get any results out of the worm gear and worm screw combos, which is a bit of a bummer. So be on the lookout for lots more content on the SCX30. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. What do you think of this little truck and all the mods that are hitting the market for it? And as always, I appreciate you guys. Thanks so much for watching. I will put the links in the description for all the products that we used in this video, as well as the new lineup from Mofo RC that we'll be getting into in the future. Please give the video a like if you did in fact enjoy it, and subscribe if you aren't already. Always appreciate you guys, and I'll catch you in the next video.